If you're a woman and you've gone on a run, you probably know what it's like to get catcalled.
What kinds of things have you heard?
Hey, baby, or
It's pretty hard to even run up the street without someone beeping or shouting something.
The harassment of runners. Man, don't I love this subject, especially when random people online give their opinion about something they have no experience of. As a 15-year-old female, I am a cross-country runner, and I have experienced harassment myself. I mean, technically I am a minor, but that doesn't stop some 50-year-old man from yelling out of his van some sexual thing about my appearance. And it's a serious problem today. Female runners go through a lot. They go through body image problems and so many other things. Yet, one of the biggest problems that they go through is the harassment. It's a scary thought that you could go running one day and be kidnapped and assaulted. And it's very real. It could happen to anyone. But does the audience on YouTube treat this like a serious problem like they should? No. No, they do not. Before we get into that, I looked up how many teens are harassed on runs, and the results came up for women, and it turns out 80% of women are harassed on runs. That number is beyond unacceptable. Now, a little while back, Inside Edition made a video on a called Catching Catcallers, where they basically had a girl run around and people who catcalled were caught. None of the remarks were like super detailed sexually, but they were all inappropriate. Like they all should not have been said. Even if someone yells, "You are very pretty," that's still creepy. And so people in the video yelled out pretty typical catcaller things. One guy yelled out, "I love you," which obviously isn't appropriate. I mean, it isn't the most sexual thing, but it isn't appropriate. You shouldn't yell that to a runner on the street because you don't know if they're minor or if they're obviously probably uncomfortable. Like, it's disgusting. And I was like, okay, the comments were probably going to be roasting these catcallers. So I went into the comments, but they were pretty harsh towards the woman, and they were just being awful. Completely awful. I cannot describe how disgusting these people are. And I'm not saying all men do this. This is a very small percent of men. There are plenty of men that run that understand this. There are many men that run that are harassed too. It's not just women, but women are harassed much more often than men. And there were so many comments here that were like, as a man, if I was running and a woman said this to me, well, that's different. Like, you're not a young girl, especially a teenage girl running, and some 50-year-old man yells out, "I love you," or "nice butt," or something creepy like that. You don't know how it feels. It's creepy. A 50-year-old man talking to a 20-year-old guy running is completely different than a 50-year-old man talking to a 13-year-old girl running. The comments are probably going to be a lot different. I run 40 miles a week, and it's creepy. It can make you cry. It can make you not want to run. It can ruin the sport for you. It's not a joke. This is like a serious topic. There have been runners and murdered. It's not a funny joke that women are harassed while running. So I think people are just stupid sometimes and take this stuff lightly. Now, comment sections aren't the only source of harassment towards runners. Videos are too. I have seen so many videos that have like completely sexualized runners and athletes that are female for absolutely no reason. Like they'll have photoshopped or OnlyFans models or something posing as like an athlete. And it's like, so we're going to sexualize female athletes. Okay. Like a national race event for women on YouTube I found. This isn't obviously the official video, but it's just a video someone made. Of course, it's zoomed in on their butt. And I clicked on the video. It's just a normal video of them racing. And the comments are all, of course, sexualizing them. It's completely awful. And you might be thinking, yeah, the sexualization of women's sports is awful, but what does that have to do with catcalling? Well, there's a link. If we sexualize women's sports and we find it okay to do so, then why isn't it okay to, treat athletes sexually? Treat that 13-year-old girl running by. Isn't it acceptable to treat her like she's some kind of sexual object? Because that's probably what people think when they see it in the media. So it all kind of connects. And when we allow these things in public and see them as compliments, what's to stop someone from groping a runner? What's to stop someone from inappropriately touching a runner? Like, where's the limit? Where do we draw the line? First, they're commenting on your butt. What are they doing next? There's no line. That's why I'm so stern on the glamorization of catcallers because there's no limit. So, in the end, I push for sexualization of women's sports to end because we can see clear consequences resulting in this. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to support my channel. I want to get to 5K subs. That would be amazing so we can spread more awareness on topics like this. And I guess I created a TikTok account so you can check that out if you want. Thank you and see you in the next video.